Hammy time here, and I'm going to show you how I made these paper flowers for my hamsters. They're made from children's construction paper and non-toxic school glue. I made two different types of flowers. I made daisies and chives. I only make these for hamsters that are not big chewers. These flowers work best in deep bedding, but if you don't have bedding deep enough, you could always stick them in a little pot or cup instead. If you can't use them for your hamster, you can use them for yourself. This is everything I used. I actually don't measure anything because I like the flowers to be all different sizes. I'm measuring for this video just to give some perspective on the approximate size. The bamboo skewers can be purchased anywhere where they sell kitchen items. The first thing I do is make the stems for my flowers. I cut up little pieces of green paper. These will be wrapped around the skewer and glued together. I use small pieces because it's too difficult to wrap one large piece of paper around a skewer that thin. First piece I roll around the skewer and glue it at the end. I make sure that the glue does not stick to the skewer by sliding it up and down. The rest of the pieces of paper are glued along the top edge of the piece above it and then along the ends. I use a wet towel to wipe off the glue from my fingers as I go. I twist it a bit to get a tight wrap. After each piece is wrapped and glued, I twist the skewer and slide the paper up and down to make sure the paper is not sticking to the skewer. I made my stems approximately 8 inches long. Once dry, the stem should be flexible enough to bend into shape. To make the chive flowers, I cut a piece of purple paper approximately 1 inch by 11 inches long. I fold it in half 2 times. I cut slits along one side. I try to cut as close to the edge as I can. I wrap around the stem once and let it dry. It needs to be dry so that when I wrap the rest of it, it won't keep slipping off. When I wrap the paper, I slowly start to wrap the paper down the stem to create layers. To make the leaves, I fold a piece of green paper in half to make it 5.5 inches long, and then cut strips that are approximately 3/8 inches wide at the bottom. I glue the leaves onto the stem approximately 1 inch from the bottom. I glue 8 leaves for each flower. When the glue has dried, I take my skewer and use it to fluff out the flower petals. I use the skewer to scrape the leaves to curl them a bit. I scrape both sides of the leaves to soften the paper. The paper needs to be buttery soft so it bends easily to prevent injuries. make extra leaves, I cut a piece of stem approximately 2 inches long. I glue on 8 leaves. When I'm done making the chives, I like to group them in threes with one extra stem of leaves. To make the daisy, I cut a piece of yellow paper approximately 1/4 inch by 8.5 inches long. I fold it in half 2 times and cut slits as close to the edge as possible. I wrap it keeping the layers lined up. For the petals, I cut a piece of white paper approximately 1 inch by 11 inches long. I fold it in half twice and then cut slits as close to the edge as I can. I wrap it around the yellow paper, being careful to keep the edges lined up. Once it's dry, I glue on pieces of green paper to the petals and the stem. To make the leaves, I cut pieces of green paper approximately 1 inch by 1.5 inches. I fold it in half, draw out a leaf shape, and then cut it out. I make 2 of these for each flower. To make the larger leaves, I cut out a piece of paper approximately 1 inch by 4 inches long. I fold it in half and cut out another leaf shape. I make 2 of these for the base of each flower. I roll the leaves around the skewer to curl the edges a bit. I glue on the top leaves first and then the bottom leaves. I scrape the leaves on both sides to soften the paper and to curl them a bit. Once it's dry, I take the skewer and fluff out the petals. I like to bend the stems to make them look more natural. When I'm done with the daisies, I group them in twos or just leave them by themselves. Thank you for watching!